G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite Sandlord season video. In this video I'll be going over a quick build update for my character, and then we'll have a look at all of the top performers in the Supreme Showdown on the Asia server. There should be a couple of clears by now. I noticed there was a Boom Moto that was SS18 a couple of days ago. So I'd love to see if he has completed it, and after that we'll go through some of the popular and maybe some of the more unique builds that there are on the leaderboards, and everyone can see how they compare against the top players, and maybe get some build ideas that we didn't think of in the pre-season league start videos and tier lists and that sort of thing. So I know that some people in my friends list are already doing 800 billion DPS, which is pretty cool. That's on Erica 2. So Erica 2 went from being incredibly strong last season to being incredibly strong this season. Ouch. And Boom Moto is no exception to that, other than it wasn't good last season. And it was still clearing SS21 last season on a few characters, but it wasn't very mainstream. And I should probably focus on the fight more than talking, but that was almost a quick one. I would like to get some more tax vouchers, so maybe I'm probably going to die, aren't I? No doubt I'm about to die. Oh, I thought that was the explosion one. So after you get to... Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I survived that. No. So after you get to about stage 1180 in the boss conquest, you start just getting incredible amounts of tax vouchers. And if you get all the way to the maximum stage, which is 3140 or something, you do end up getting about 980 tax vouchers. So that is a really, really good investment into your class. So this is the guy that got really high. He's now using Lone Walkers. I don't believe he was before. So he's got some new gear. I've tried so many times to get a Warden's Breastpin that cannot deal physical damage, but that is where all of my money has gone down the drain this season. But anyway, I'm not here to look at Ordrak. We're here to look at Supreme Showdown. I'm currently at 11. I could probably do 12, to be honest. Let's have a quick look and see if I can do 12. The damage is pretty much there, but I can't dodge. So I'm going to wait until I can one-shot it, and then I'll come back. Also, a shout out to the 2 winners so far in the community event. We got a level 100 on day 2. Crombie, insane effort there. And just this morning I had someone else, Leguan, message me with a proof of profound traveler kill. Yes, Ruby? Yep, just after this video, okay? I'll be 10 minutes. Okay. You can't count to 10 minutes, alright? That's a lot. You've got to count to 6,000. Can you do that? Nah. Just go watch TV and I'll be out in a minute. Anywho, what was I saying? So we've still got the SS15 clear and the Ordrak 3000 clear. Some classes are doing that, so if you are one of those people and you're watching this video, click on the docs link below and just sign up, and then we can get the prizes out as soon as possible. So there's still 3 1000 Jagged Primo prizes to hand out. And once all 4 of the main ones are done, I'll do a lucky dip of everyone else that has signed up. And then one random person that hasn't already won a prize will get 1,000 Jagged Primos as well. So anyway, on to the Supreme Showdowns. Let's go to the new character first up. So we have... Where is she? She should be at the top. Blasphemer. There's only been 19s so far. Interesting. So Rain of Arrows with Swift Flight and Payback on both. Obviously the main skill has extra modifiers to it. You can see the sheet DPS is 242 million on that one and 166 million on that one. So it's pretty interesting to see 2 5-links like that. Shackles of Malice with aim, Blink Arrow for mobility, Frost Magus for regen, Erosion Magus, Thunder Magus, and Rock Magus. All the Magus, I am going to almost guarantee that they have the Kismets for Magus effect, Spirit of Origin effect. Candles, we have Shrink Back, so a barrier every 1 second. I didn't know you could get that on a candle, so I definitely want to get that because that will free up one of my talents. Additional physical damage, and then the other one is crazy as well. That doesn't really help them in the Supreme Showdown, but the other two definitely do. Adds physical damage to the main hand weapon as well. That might be useful for Boom Moto too. Anywho, onto the gear. We have a Blind Vision, Blight, Death's Touch. I want this, but they're like 4,000 Flame Elementium. An Insane Neck, a Garbage Eternity. Garbage. It's not double corrupted. It's hardly worth using. +1 all skills blending on it. T0 with physical, movement, deflection. Deflection is phenomenal. It not many people use it, but it's reduced additional damage taken by 10% for every stack of deflection, up to 3 stacks. When hit, it consumes all stacks. So 30% damage reduction on a hit is pretty insane. Onto a couple of rings and a replica. That's mental. But anyway, is it even tier 0? It's not tier 0 plus. It's hardly worth replicating. Ugh, garbage. Anyway, hero memories +2, +2, and +2, of course, because why wouldn't you? And what I was talking about before, the pack spirits. A lot of people forget to check the Kismets, and most of these aren't on there. Spirit Magus effect, Spirit Magus effect. So getting damage reduction and stuff from Spirit Magus is insane, apparently. All the effect in the world. 45% of the effects of micro fates in all pact branches. Okay. I'm surprised I don't have the one that gives a lot of effect for Spirit Magus. But I guess that's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 45% effect additional just from those. Plus all these ones over here as well. Pretty nutso. Look at the slates. Plus origin effect, Magus effect. Erosion damage, elemental res. Didn't know that was a thing. So minus 20% elemental damage taken with the sparks. So that's minus 40% elemental damage taken. Above. So that's 60%. Damage against cursed. Physical. So that's, yeah, pretty good value. Chance to mark target on hit. A couple more sparks. So above, so that one's +1 skill level. And this one is to the left, so another +1 skill level. So pretty insane. We looked at the skills, hero traits. I'm sure everyone's using the same. And yeah, so that is the top Thea3 clear with 19. Second one is hidden, and the third one is hidden. It's good that the top one is not hidden. Next up, let's go to Cat Eye Erica. There has been a 21 and it's hidden. Of course it is. A 17 Spell Burst with Surging Inspiration. Rels Burial. 4K. That's insane. Rels Journey. 1500. Why is one 1500 and the other one's 11,000? I guess that third one is what you really want. Beacon, obviously, for the spell burst that Surging Inspiration helps trigger. A pretty reasonable belt, to be honest. Reasonable ring. Reasonable ring. And a couple of pretty reasonable wands compared to the last person, to be honest. Energy shield, energy shield, energy shield. Got another prairie. What are prairies worth? 4K. Let's have a look at the skills. We have a Chain Lightning Erica 2. That's interesting. Spell Burst, Chain Lightning. Path of Flames, Blurry Steps, Frost Shield, Thunder Spike. Maguses. Interesting. Precise Spell Amp and another Magus. Does that mean on their pack spirits they have all the Magus stuff? Dex, 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 Dex. All the decks in the world. Down here, it's just more decks. So we looked at the slates, source, and Flash of Brilliance. What is source worth? Wow. Just getting source is insane. That's not including anything else on this. 25k. That's mental. Additional curse. More zoomy. More zoomy. And blessings. Pretty interesting. I would go through the talents, but that's going to take absolutely forever. On to Rehan Anger. Ooh, only an 18. Let's see what Rehan Anger is doing. A two-handed staff. That's different. Tenacity Blessing. Curse on hit. Oh, it's triggers upon inflicting damage. It's not on hit. That's nice. Magnus stuff. Strength, strength, strength. Max life. How much life does they have? Do they have? Only 5k. Okay. Origin of Spirit Magus. Is everyone in the world running Spirit Magus? Rock, fire. So fire is crit strike rating. Rock is damage reduction. And lightning is attack speed, I think. Yeah. Steadfast. Savage Charge. Rain of Arrows. It's interesting. Is that enough damage? I guess it is. Very interesting. Pack Spirits. Pack Page. Burden a Pond. Burden a Pond. Dark Moon. Where is the drag button? Ugh. Strength, 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 strength. Dark Moon. And Giant Bear. Interesting. I think I covered everything there, didn't I? I looked at the hero traits. About 3K's worth of hero memories just there. Who else is popular? Selena. Selena is very popular. Hidden, of course. Ah, that's annoying. The next one's only a 16. Howling, Gale, Selena. Is this Marcus by chance? No. Where's Marcus? I don't know what his character's name is actually. Pretty reasonable gear, to be honest. That's not that reasonable. +1 curse on neck. Triple blur effect. There isn't any. Doubles. Spell skill. New God balancing, reaping duration, and affliction effect. Crit strike damage for points of chaos. Conductivity and beyond cure. Level 50. These cost about 3K to max out, which is nuts. So that's pretty crazy there. Main skills, we've got Howling Gale, Thundercloud, Stone Skin, Corruption, Blink, and a single Erosion Magus. I'm guessing they're using... Isn't there something that makes it so you can't reserve... Was that was life reserved, wasn't it? Yeah. So you don't reserve any of your mana at all. I'm not sure what it is that does that, but I remember someone talking about it. I think it was Shady Broker. After he pulled his 18 Desire records out of a cube. We'll look at Charge Calling in a second. Who's another one that everyone asks about? Icefire Gemma. Where is she? Icefire Fusion Gemma. There is an 18 here. Yep, I'm almost done, Ruby. So we have spell activation, burst activation rather, Ring of Ice with Scorch, Path of Flames, Ice Bond, Blurry Steps, Charge Flames, Energy Fortress, Domain Extension, and Steadfast. +1 Curse and Full Defense. Pretty crazy. And level 30 Grudge and Sealed Mana. That's probably, yep, expected. Israfel's Laws. Double Corrupted Eternity. crazy. Insane gear, but it is possible on Ice Fire Gemma. These could be better. So, an improvement can be made. Some slates. Damn. How much money is that? That's mental. Reflection and... oh, that's what I want on my belt. Reflection. Burning touch. That's actually pretty cheap. I wonder if you get an isomorphic reflection. Isomorphic reflection is 2,888. What about with Mighty Guard? No. There is no Mighty Guard. Or is it orders? No. Anywho, I guess it's 3,000 FE that I don't have. Oh, that's sold. Had one of these drop out of a mission, which is cool. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. We've looked at the skills. We've looked at the slates. We've looked at the candles. And all that sort of stuff. Who else do we have? Is Rosa doing any good? Okay. Hidden, of course. So Rosa. We're on a star. Pretty decent gear. Eternity again. I'm going to have to bolt this table to the wall, I think. Skills, Hammer of Ash. Couple of candles with crit strike damage. And servant damage, what? Huh? What summons minions? That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyhow, it's because I don't play this class, I guess. Fire skills. Weird. Let's have a quick look at Divine Shot Carino. Nope. Let's have a look at the other Carino. Where is he? Lethal Flash. No sleep. Focus Shot Carino. Spirit Magus, very popular. Attack and strength. All the strength in the world.
Now can you play hide and seek?
Alright, I'll count to 100.
Okay.
1, 2. Are you going to go hide?
Okay.
Anyway, I've got to go play hide and seek, so I think I will finish this off with a quick look at the God of Boom Moto this season. Machine Lord. You want the +3 minions. You want the minions cannot deal physical damage. I've rolled 7 Warden's Breastpins so far and failed every single one. 180 all stats. I accidentally got the elemental res instead of the stats, which is a shame. Some gloves, quite nice. I've started crafting mine. Lone Walker's boots with Radical Order. About 2,600. Not too bad, I guess. 4 auras. Couple of rings that aren't too atrocious, honestly. And then a really, 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 really nice weapon. Onto his slates, converts physical to cold. Command and synthetic troops. Command synthetic. Command synthetic. Command synthetic. So I think double minion level would be better, because on his skill, it doesn't say the pluses, but you can get up to plus 20 levels. So I think you'd be struggling to get that at the moment. Elemental Shock, centralized loading. I started using that. It's really quite nice. Timid with Terrain of Malice, Rising Edge, Precise Fearless, Weapon Amp, Precise Projectiles, and Energy Fortress. We've got Triggered Skill Effect Duration. Okay. And Hardened. Wind Projectiles and Servant Damage. God, that would be expensive. Shoot. So his main skill is an 8 link. That's disgusting. +2 hero. They're not too good. But yeah. And he's got reflection on his belt, which is what I would like to get as well. But anyway, that's what I've got for this video. If you haven't signed up for the event, even if you're not going to complete one of them, you do have a chance at getting 1,000 Jagged Primos if you sign up. Hopefully that goes off very, very soon, and I look forward to possibly hosting another event. And if you have an interesting build that you don't think anyone else is playing, there is a Corrosion Rehan build that I would love to check out. If you can chuck the build code in the description, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's all I've got for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.